Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. All Motor Rob here once again. Welcome back to No Limit Racing. So, an update on the car. You guys have been getting lots of updates. I've been trying to pump videos out every other day or every like 2 days or whatever. Just because there's a lot of work to be done and I'm trying to keep you guys informed on everything that's happening with the car. So, what we're doing today is we're going to redo this wiring here for my kill switch. Because for whatever reason, I guess, I don't know if the gauge is just too thin. Try to crank it up. Everything worked like normal, but try to crank it and it was getting a very weak crank. Even though on my gauge up there in the front, right there, it was reading 12.8 volts. So, but it was cranking like it was at like 10 volts or 9 volts, like very weak. I mean, I couldn't even get one full revolution on the crank. So I'm assuming that it probably has to do with the gauge wire. So what I did here is upgraded the wiring. So we got 4 gauge this time, and I gotta, put the connectors on it and everything. But before I do that, I'm gonna take out all of this wiring here, and that way I know exactly how far or how much to cut as far as measurements go, because we got 20 feet of cable over here. Got all my fuel stuff, man, ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go, but my fuel lines ain't. I ordered, this is what they say, man. Buy cheap, buy twice. So I want cheap, not cheap, but just cheaper. And I got these here fittings. These are Evil Energy fittings from Amazon. These things suck. These are supposed to be for 10 AN, but the hole here, right there, will not fit a 10 AN. I mean, you might be able to get an 8 in there, but definitely not a 10. So I ordered 6 of these. They were $10 a piece, and they're junk. So they're either gonna go up in the garbage, or I'm gonna throw them somewhere or whatever. But I had ordered more fittings, but I got the right ones. That went with the Russell fittings this time. So those will be in the mail tomorrow. Once I get all 6 of those, we can get the rest of the fuel stuff connected, and then I can take these fuel lines off of this car here, and we can run the new lines underneath and get all of this stuff started, get the fuel system going and taken care of. So that's about it for right now, guys. I'm going to keep you guys posted as I make progress today. All right, guys, so we're picking up where we left off. I took all of the wiring for my kill switch out. That way I knew how long to cut the new wire. And this right here is, the red one is probably, I want to say 10 feet. That's going to the fuse box. And then the black one is probably about 14, 15 feet, which is running to the engine bay all the way from the trunk. So just rewired everything up. You can see here, the kill switch is not in the car because I wanted to test. I didn't want to wire everything back in, connect everything, and then have issues again. So show you here where it's going into the distribution block. Got it teed off to the starter. One wire's going. This one's going to the fuse box. This one's going to the starter, and this one is going to the main power from the battery. So just wired it up here, and the car cranks. So that fixed that problem. So the issue, I think, was either A, too short of a gauge, or B, where I put this butt connector on, I only crimped one side. I didn't get the other side in my my snips. You remember I was showing you guys I was using the back of this thing here? Well, I guess it only crimped one side. So when I was taking all the wiring out of the car, this pretty much just fell right apart. So it might have just been a weak connection there, and that's why it was giving us a slow crank. If I had to bet, that's what I would say, just a bad connection. But either way, guys, it doesn't hurt to upgrade. So I'll show you guys now how the car sounds cranking. Oh. And it's going to be really hard getting in this car once I put that roll cage in it. So there's that. You can see we have power Good power. I'm just gonna bump it. I don't have the fuel pump on or nothing else on, so the car's not gonna start. Just want to show you guys it's cranking healthily, if that's a word. Healthily. I don't know. See? Cranks good. So now I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna disconnect the wire from the battery there, run it up through the firewall like how we had it before, and then I'm gonna run the wires back along here, all the way to the back, and bolt the kill switch in, and then we'll test it again after that. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna update you guys as to where we're at now. Got my battery stuff wired in, my kill switch. Oh, camera's going crazy. Got my kill switch wired in right there, and I ran it the same route as before. I'm gonna wire loom these wires up top here. There's the power distribution block. You see I got it teed off. This wire right here is running to the battery. This wire is going to the starter, and this one's going to the fuse box. So when you cut the kill switch, you're cutting the power here. So if you cut the power here, nothing else is getting power. I just ran my other wire up through the firewall. So I just got to put my bumper back on. Just painted it. Took the cover off. So I have my kill switch rewired, all new wires. I got my power distribution block wired in. Let me see if I can adjust the brightness so you guys can see. I cleaned up the big mess of wires that we had over here. I don't know if you guys remember that from the other video, but there was a whole bunch of wires over here. Just looked a mess. And I got the power distribution block there. See, it's all wired nice and neat. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Got the bumper painted and reinstalled. Got my velocity stack on there now. She's looking mint. So guys, this is going to do it for today's video. I want to show you real quick before I wrap this up, the kill switch here. Focus camera, come on. So this is it right here. Just made a little keychain out of zip ties, so that way I don't lose it. It just goes in like this. You turn it, and now the car has power. So I'll show you real quick. I left that gauge on in the front. It's my battery voltage gauge. You could probably see it's reading 12.8. So I'm gonna turn the kill switch off. See? Now I'll turn it on and off. So it's that simple. Just put the little dust cover over it. That's it, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. See you in the next video.